If you don't know, now you know. It is time for someone to step up to the plate and break generational curses. It's time for someone to step up to the plate and break generational curses. Things that may have traumatized you, things that have hurt you, people that have hurt you, people that have traumatized you, people that have betrayed you. It is time to step up and break generational curses and make this world a better place for ourselves, for our children, to make a better life for the people that we care about and the people that we love. This time it is time to be kind, to love one another, to help one another through our similar experiences. The meaning of life is to find your gift, and the purpose of life is to give it away. We are supposed to help one another. Be a helping hand to someone else. So when I say that someone needs to break generational curses, it's so many things that have been going on for generations, for decades. And no one has found the courage to actually break the generational curses that have been going through families, that have been tearing families apart. No one has the courage, no one has had the courage to actually change things for themselves, for their children. So many broken families, so many people that have gone through so many things in life. So many children have had fathers that have not been around, but yet they do the same thing to their own kids. You complain about your father not being there, not loving you, not treating you the way that you should be treated, not loving you the way that you should be loved, that you should have been loved as a child, you know, but you do the same thing to your children. It makes no sense to me when you obviously are hurt by the things that you have gone through, but then you do it to someone else. How do you think that your children are going to feel about you? How do you think your children are going to speak about you? You speak ill of your family. You speak ill of your parents. You speak ill of your mother, how she wasn't the mother that you needed, how she didn't love you the way that you needed to be loved, and how things just did not work out for you, the trauma that you have gone through, the experiences that you have gone through as a child, but yet you do the same thing to your own kids. At some point, someone needs to break the generational curses. Stop allowing people to dictate how your life is going to be. At some point, somebody has to be the person that stands up and makes a change. We have to stop talking about others, about what they are doing, and start making changes in our own lives. It's really sad to me that I see so many broken families, so many children that are still traumatized and hurt by the things that they have gone through as a child. But you do the same thing to your children. You're barely there for your own children. You don't take care of your own children. You go and start a whole new family when you have left a family of 5 on their own, a mother to take care of 4 children on her own. That makes no sense to me. You talk about how your father wasn't this and he wasn't that, and he literally abandoned you, but then you abandon your own children. It makes no sense. Somebody has to break the generational curses, because there are so many broken families everywhere I turn. It doesn't make any sense. Be the change in your family. You know how hurt you've been from people around you, from your family to your friends. But then you go out in the world and do the same thing. It makes no sense to me. We have to stop talking to our children any kind of way, because words really do matter, and words will impact someone for the rest of their life, and so do actions. Someone has to start breaking the generational curses that have been throughout many families. Be the change. Be the start. Be the new beginning. The things that I have gone through in life, I am protecting and shielding my daughter from everything that I have gone through. Because there are so many things that people don't talk about that happens within families. People don't want to talk about those sorts of things, but then they continue to pass on to the next generation. Don't allow people to dictate who you are and how you are going to live your life. But we need positive change in this world, because this world is really a different place than what I thought it was. Everything happens within the spiritual eye. Everything happens on a spiritual level. And some people are not even caught up with what's going on. Absolutely, God wants us to live an abundant life. He wants us to be happy. He wants you to have what your heart desires, but not to the point where we are putting someone else down, not where we are causing harm to other people. Stop traumatizing people. It's so many things that are going on in the world that people don't talk about. But at some point, we have to talk about the things that we have gone through. We have to talk about our experiences. We have to talk about the trauma. We have to talk about trauma bonding. We have to talk about the betrayal. We have to talk about the human trafficking. We have to talk about the everything. We have to talk about the things that go on within the families that people don't want to talk about. We have to talk about the molestation that happens within families that people don't want to talk about. At some point, someone has to break the generational curses. And one thing about me, I am always going to protect me and my family. I am always going to protect everything that I love. And in certain things that have happened to me, I am going to try my hardest to not allow things like that to happen to my child. I am going to break generational curses that have been within my family that hinder the future generation of children. So now when I say that we have to heal, and when I say heal, I mean truly heal from the things that we have been through. It is okay to talk about some things. It is okay to share your experiences. It's okay to talk about the trauma that you have gone through. It's okay to talk about the hurt that you have experienced, because a lot of people have experienced hurt. Nobody on this earth is perfect. The only perfect being is God, my creator, the one who created everything and everyone that we have on this earth. So let's start to heal from the trauma that we've gone through. Let's start to heal from the things that we have gone through. Let's try to heal from different things that really break us down. You have to get broken down in order to get back up and build yourself from scratch. Build your foundation. It's time to have a healthy foundation. People don't want to talk about the trauma. People don't want to talk about the things that hurt the most. But that's how you heal. So let's start breaking the generational curses, the things that we have gone through, to make a better life for ourselves and for everyone around us. Stop talking to your kids like that. Stop using profanity, calling them out of their names. It's not a good thing. Be the change. We are the change. And if you don't know, now you know.